Hey everyone, this is Bill Green from Amato, Arizona for the third and final day of Overland Expo 2010. Today we're going to speak with Era Garagian about a life on the road, Paul May of Equipped about water, power, and shelter, and we're going to take a look inside a Sportsmobile. We're here with Alan Feld, president of Sportsmobile West. And Alan, I understand you're not just a president, but now you're a customer as well.
Oh, I had to buy one of my own vans this year. Ford kind of surprised us and discontinued the diesel engine option in 2010. So yeah, this is my own van. I had to put license plates on it and pay tax, license, and wow, they're expensive.
Now, one of the things that happened that kind of rocked the whole Sportsmobile world recently is one got stolen.
Yeah, first time that we had a vehicle that's stolen, and it was a bright yellow one, and it was stolen out of a parking lot, public parking lot down in San Diego, and it wasn't recovered. And that's kind of concerned everybody now because insurance is great, but these vans are not collector's items right now, but they're irreplaceable because we can't order another one with a diesel motor. So since this is my van now, I've never had an alarm system on a vehicle. I have an alarm system, and more importantly, we're offering, and it's on this van, is tracking, GPS tracking. So if the vehicle gets stolen off iPhone or any computer, I can find where that vehicle was in within 6 yards.
And is that something that you're now recommending to your customers?
It's a new option that we are recommending because since the vehicle's irreplaceable, you know, if they steal the bumpers, the wheels, the tires, the audio, video, all that can be replaced, but the body and the engine is irreplaceable at this point.
So even though a diesel one is off the menu, Sportsmobiles are still being made.
Oh yes, for 2011, 12, 13, we're offering the V10, which is a great motor. And the advantage now of the V10 over the new diesels is the new diesels are ultra low sulfur diesel only. A lot of our customers go to Mexico, go to Baja, go to mainland Mexico. Pemex does not have the ultra low sulfur diesel yet. So now the new diesels can't go to Mexico, but the V10s can.
So the V10 remains a world vehicle. It remains based on the global travel that Sportsmobile is known for.
Right, yeah, because the diesel option after 2008 in all vehicles except the vans, ultra low sulfur, and only available in the United States and Canada.
So we're here with Paul May of Equipped, and Paul has done an amazing job of finding ways to keep people out in the desert, out on expedition, out on travels longer and more comfortably. Paul, what are some of the things that people are most interested this year? I see you've got a lot of really neat water systems, done a lot in terms of solar charging and batteries, refrigeration.
Yes. Most of the folks that are coming through early on in the show are very interested in the dual battery systems that we have and the options we have, whether it be starter kits or full turnkey systems, or the portable power pack. Energy is key when you're doing this type of travel, and I think we have some really good solutions for the folks out there.
Do you think sitting here and kind of baking in the hot Arizona sun keeps that top of mind?
Well, absolutely, absolutely. Everybody needs refrigeration. We have some options there as well, but to have the ability to keep those systems running full time, especially in this hot weather, is key.
What are some of the things that you would recommend that people look into? Where should people start when they go to equip their vehicles for adventure travel?
There's some basic necessities, and it comes down to the things in life. One is a good place to sleep, and the next is to make sure you have plenty of water, and the other one is to make sure you have refrigeration on your vehicle. All three of those systems are easy to apply to most any vehicle, and we have solutions in all directions that way.
We're here with Era Garagian from the esteemed Oasis of My Soul and known online as the Beamer Chef. How did you become known as the Beamer Chef? What's that about?
Well, I was a chef for, I guess I'm still a chef for 40 years, 42 years, and I always rode BMWs, and one day I forgot who said, hey, you're going to be Beamer Chef. Beamer as in BMW, chef. So that stuck.
And so, Era, your blog is Oasis of My Soul. What does that mean?
I like to write about the core of my feelings, my mental state of mind. And actually a friend of mine came up with that name before we left on the journey. We had talked about the soul, and he said the oasis of my soul that would be a great name. And I thought, you know, it's the oasis of the soul, and I think the title itself, you know, says it all.
Mm-hmm. And you and Spirit were based out of Naples, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And about 4 years ago,
About 4 years ago.
you set out on the road.
Yeah.
Why?
I had a personal tragedy 6 years ago. Lost my kid, and tried to, you know, get back to a regular life like before for a couple of years, and that didn't work. And 4 years ago, because I've done a lot of camping before, a lot of sailing, a lot of outdoor, just a decision. I rescued him from a shelter and put a sidecar on the bike, and had a couple dollars left after paying my kids' medical health bills, and we just set out on the road.
And so you and Spirit are on the road year-round pretty much.
Full time, yeah, full time. We follow the weather and try to follow the beautiful places at the same time. Got into a lot of photography, inspired by Mother Nature, more and more as time goes on. Whether she's angry, whether she's calm, it's Mother Nature.
What's been the biggest joy for you of being on the road with Spirit?
The calm, the solitude, the ability to think without disturbances, and the biggest joy is to slowly shed all layers that I had acquired over the years, and find out who I truly am and how to deal with my loss, and at the same time have a certain sense of happiness, and through my writing help others. And that's the path that it's going. And the past year, almost the whole year, I've discovered a word I've always known, which is hope. And that's been good. That's been good, trying to really feel there's always hope. You gotta do it. You gotta go for it.
Well, that concludes Overland Expo 2010. We'll have full-length interviews of everyone that we talked to on YouTube, on Facebook, and on the Overland Expo blog. See everyone next year.